Intergalactic Space D&D Podcast Episode 1. Join us as you will find all these kinds of new alien creatures, new adventures through the outer space, new dimensions and times, new space technology from the future. Join us as Elevate and August Pause narrate this amazing D&D campaign. Warning, all this content is homebrew. I have created my own version of character sheets, so this is not technically D&D. So please do not make a mockery of my decisions. Now, enjoy the podcast, and welcome to the future! Hello everybody, welcome to the Intergalactic D&D campaign. We are here with Elevate, and say hello.
Hello.
And we are here with myself, August. And today we are going to be playing this D&D campaign, if you can even call it that, because I'm not really going from traditional D&D rules. I'm mainly just kind of doing this homebrew, if I can speak. So I kind of had my own idea for the character sheet and such. So, what I'm gonna do, Elevate, is I'm gonna send you the character sheet, and I'm gonna put it on the screen for you to see. Okay?
Alright.
So you should be able to look at it in the game itself. So if you're not aware, I'll give the viewers a little bit of a backstory for this campaign. So, the character who is playing right now, Evie, is an abyss, which is essentially this kind of gray, ominous, tall creature who, if they exercise in the right way, they can eventually sprout wings. She is a wanderer, level 1, and neutral evil. Wait, is your character a she? Yes,
Yeah,
because Evie.
yeah.
That would make sense. Okay. Essentially the story so far is Evie's homeworld, where her type of abyss race was all exterminated due to an early supernova. Nobody really knows why this supernova occurred early, but it did. And essentially what you are doing is you're the only one who made it out of this planet, and you're just drifting in this spaceship, as we can see here on the map. So if you look here, this is your bedroom, right here where the bed is. You can probably figure out, I can't exactly point to it. Then there is, so if you walk in the spaceship, there's a little entrance on the back, and then you can see on the left there, there is a bedroom with a closet and a kitchen with a little round table with a few chairs here and there. More or less more beanies than chairs, honestly. Then you have a kind of chair, very comfy chair, in front of the control center. So, essentially, it's kind of built in this sort of metal pattern. It's really sturdy, almost like titanium and such. So you're probably gonna make it through a meteor shower or two. And you are currently right. I'm gonna draw you in green. You are right here. So you just got up, you just woke up right out of bed, and you are right next to your bedroom. You see the green circle on the screen?
Yep.
Okay, that is your player. So, the question is this is the thing about essentially D&D. It's up to you. What do you want to do? And if you go over to a place and you're not really sure what it does, I will tell you.
All right.
If you want
I wanna
suggestions.
go. I wanna go towards the bottom of the ship. The spaceship.
Right. Um, so are you talking about like back here?
Like down.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. Oh, that's the front. So that's where the. So you make your way down here, right? So, you are next to a table currently in the kitchen, and there's a bunch of beanies around there.
All right.
You have a few foods. When I say you have bean and soda, that's what you got on your backpack. There's a bunch of different food in the kitchen. So you definitely have it good for food. You probably survive about a year on the ship, if I'm being honest. Have a year supply. So what would you like to do?
Um. Is there any chips in the kitchen?
There is this sort of blue chip called Bleeblborb, and it is blue, and I don't believe you have tried it. If
I'll
you
have the blue chips then.
Okay, the blue chips. They taste extremely sour, and they actually have liquid inside of them that like oozes out the chip, and it tastes similar to that of a blueberry. And the question is, do you enjoy the chip? Is this your taste? Do you not really like the chip that much?
I don't really like the chips.
All right. What do you want to do with the chip? You currently have the bag of chips in your hand. Do you take another bite, sit down, eat it, put it back? What do you do?
I throw it out the spaceship.
You just check it out this. Okay. So
I
you
chuck
go.
it down the street.
So you go. You take your You walk over, and you get your space helmet. And then you open the window and throw the bag of chips out the window. So which side do you want to do it on?
Um, the left side?
Okay. So, there you are, throwing your bag of chips out the window. So you clearly have a strong opinion of disliking these chips. So, there you are, you throw the bag of chips out the window. And, so you clearly did not enjoy them. What would you like to do next?
Um,
Also, ignore all those green circles. Just pretend they're like beanie bags or something, I don't know.
I'm gonna go back to my bedroom.
Okay.
And, maybe do some knitting.
Do some knitting. Let's go, poggers. So you can go to your bedroom. Your bedroom's pretty small. Do you want to like go on your bed? I mean, you pretty much have no choice to go in your bed.
Yeah.
Unless you want to like try and maneuver around it.
Nah, I'm gonna go on my bed.
Okay. So you want to knit? Okay. So you open the closet. You knit. I'm gonna put a roll. This is the first roll of the campaign. Let's go. So you're gonna roll to make sure it doesn't poke you when you're doing it. And I'll tell you. Well, what are you trying to knit?
A sweater.
Sweater. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll this. If you get above a, no, I don't need to tell you. Okay, ready? So this,
Yep.
I'll tell you how successful it is. Holy Jesus. Okay. You got a 19 plus. Give it. Survival. Because you're doing a sweater. So you got a 19 plus 5. Remember, nerdy commenters, don't comment, well, that's not actually accurate. You actually can't have a plus 5. I know. It's a homebrew. Or I'm coming up with this. I created the process of the character sheet myself. So, you, I don't even need to do the math. You just get, you draw the perfect sweater. You literally knit the perfect sweater. Like, the number one thing you imagined. You do it, you do it perfectly. The sweater you imagined, you literally replicate it exactly how it is. Not itchy, nothing. It's super comfortable. And you didn't even poke yourself once knitting it. You didn't even come close. So you got a sweater on. What do you want to do with the sweater? Also, time has passed and it's night now, or technically night. Like you feel tired.
Uh, I guess I'll wear the sweater to sleep.
Okay, put on the sweater and go to bed. Um, okay. When would you like to wake up? You do have a clock. Currently it is 8. You're going to bed at 8 at night. So what time would you like to wake up at?
Probably 7:30.
7:30. Okay, you're up. What do you do?
I go get food from the kitchen and make sure it's not something I throw out the window again.
All right. Okay, there's your food. So, you see in the cabinet, you see a fish. Well, like an alien fish. You see some steak. You see what seems to be cheese, but you're honestly not sure. You kind of just grabbed everything in a hurry before you evacuated your planet. You see, like, a chicken, but not really. It's like a blue chicken. You see,
What is up with the foods in this
like,
planet?
yeah, what seems like candy. It's kind of like a Turkish delight, looks like. And you
Uh,
have some more chips, but they're like green and blue at the same time, and they're fluffy. They look fluffy. And there's also cereal that's kind of like old and looks like it has mold in it, so it looks gross.
okay, I'll take the steak.
Steak, okay. The steak happens to be frozen. Would you like to cook it?
Yes.
Okay. Go cook the steak. Let's roll that. Okay. Alright. So, unfortunately, wait, what's your constitution? +5, okay. So, never mind. Never mind on that. You got an 18 in total, because you got 13 and you got +5 on your constitution, so you got an 18. So, you go to put it in the oven, and, you realize you forget your oven mitts, but it's just in time. So you grab the oven mitts, put them on, and then you put the steak in the oven. Or on the stove, sorry. Wait, what do you put steak on? Put on the stove. I'm stupid. What do you put it on? I forget. I'm just gonna say the stove. I don't know. You put it in the
Probably a
pan.
frying pan.
Yeah, you put it in the pan and then you flip it and you. Do you want to do like a dance with it?
Sure.
Okay.
Red.
All right. So you do a dance with your steak. You do like a flip with it. Hold on 1 second. All right. So you do like a flip the steak. You're just like a professional at this. So where do you want to eat it? Do you want to just like pick it up with your hands? I mean, there is silverware and a few seasoning, so you can like season it. You can like just eat it with your hands. You know, barbarian style.
I'll just,
I don't want to eat it.
I'll season it.
All right, so we have all the seasonings are in a foreign language, so There's like it's not even clear. Hold on, sorry. Okay, it's not really clear. And there's like a red seasoning. There's a blue seasoning, of course. There's a green seasoning. There's like a rainbow seasoning. There's a black seasoning that's like as black as the space, as like
What is
space.
up
Yeah.
with season?
I don't know. There's like a big jar of white seasoning, and it
I was,
might be salt. Don't know.
I was expecting like
And then
normal things like salt and pepper.
yeah, and then there's like a greenish yellow liquid in like kind of like a tin can. It's pretty weird. So what
I was
seasoning
gonna
do you
guess that was olive oil until you said the tin can part.
use? Yeah. I mean, it could be olive oil. You never know.
Um,
Or it could
you
be
know what?
poison.
The red seasoning sounds realistic.
The red
So
seasoning? Okay.
that's the only one that sounds like something you would put to season a steak.
So, normally I'd roll for how successful you are in putting the seasoning on, but instead I'm gonna roll, for what the seasoning tastes like. Okay?
Alright.
So, the lower I roll, the worse it is, and the higher I roll, the best tasting it is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no,
Oh
Elevate.
god.
So where do you want to eat this?
I'll just eat him in one of the green bean bags.
Okay. So, do you want
I
like silverware, a plate and napkin? What do you want any of that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you successfully get that. You fumble around a little bit to get it. Are you sitting on the beanbag? Which beanbag? Do you want this beanbag or this beanbag?
The bean bag under the table.
Okay. You mean behind the table?
Next
Okay.
to the table.
I was like, what? You talking about?
Like next to the table.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Um, so, you start eating it, and immediately, your tongue starts wiggling uncontrollably. So it's like something has possessed your tongue.
I
So
don't think I should have any of this.
and then your tongue chills down. So now your tongue's like twitching, and it's like it kind of hurts a little bit, but is really 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 sour. And then there's no flavor. The flavor completely cuts out. And then a heat of fire and like spiciness just bumbles up inside your mouth, and there's like and you actually puff a bit of fire out. Go.
What?
You literally like a little bit of fire literally just comes out of your mouth. And then you're like, ow, because it kind of burns your mouth a little bit. And it's like super sour and super spicy thing. And you happen to accidentally pour a little bit more than you wanted. So every bite, this is going to happen. Luckily, you don't take damage. It's just a really weird feeling. So, do you want to take another bite? Or do you want to have something else?
Let's try something else and throw the steak out the window.
Alright.
Again.
So, you gonna steak out the window?
Yes.
So
That's what I always do if the
Right.
food doesn't taste good.
That's funny. So you're going over there to get something, and then your entire ship goes upside down, and
What?
all of the food, all of the plates comes piling out of it. And then you look out your window and there's a giant claw that is holding on to your window.
What?
Yeah. And all of your gross food is just all on the ceiling. And you're just there trying to hang on to something.
Wow,
And you're
food.
and
How am I supposed to see the food off the ceiling?
and unfortunately that is where I have to go.
Uh,
But hopefully you enjoyed. Would you like to play this again?
yeah, sure.
All right. Can you do it tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. What time?
Any time.
All right. That's cool. All right. So, bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching too. Hopefully you guys will tune into the next episode where we'll have to see what this claw is. And bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Make sure to tune in next time on the Intergalactic Space Podcast. Next time, we will discover what mysterious claw has clawed onto this ship. Why all of Evie's foods are mysteriously from another world. What powers this ship, and what other people will we encounter? There is also a probability in the next episode that there might be some new friends joining us. Thank you for watching the Intergalactic Space D&D Podcast, Episode 1. Episode 2 should be out, well, when I feel like uploading it. But that won't be long. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, Space Traveler.